Hare Krishna. Hey my friends, how's it going? How are you doing today? We're back with Bhagavad Gita Oracle Messages. Hare Krishna 240. If you guys are wondering why so many twos keep coming out, does anybody want to take a guess? It's because chapter 2 is Bhagavad Gita summarized. So there's some major verses in here throughout. So 240. No effort on the yoga path is ever lost, nor can any obstacle ever hold one back forever. Just a little progress on this path can protect one from the greatest fear. We did have this before. I don't think I read the purport. Oh, this is a little different how it says it in here, and I like this one. In this endeavor, on the bhakti path, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. I'll read a little bit of the purport, okay? I don't think I said Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Activity in Krishna consciousness, or acting for the benefit of Krishna without expectation of sense gratification, is the highest transcendental quality of work. Even a small beginning of such activity finds no impediment, nor can that small beginning be lost at any stage. Any work begun on the material plane has to be completed, otherwise the whole attempt becomes a failure. But any work begun in Krishna consciousness has a permanent effect, even though not finished. The performer of such work is therefore not at a loss, even if his work in Krishna consciousness is incomplete. 1% done in Krishna consciousness bears permanent results, so that the next beginning is from the point of 2%, whereas in material activity, without 100% success, there is no profit. Ajamil performed his duty in some percentage of Krishna consciousness, but the result he enjoyed at the end was 100% by the grace of the Lord. There's a nice verse in this connection in Srimad Bhagavatam. If someone gives up self-gratificatory pursuits and works in Krishna consciousness, and then falls down on account of not completing his work, what loss is there on his part? And what can one gain if one performs his material activities perfectly? That's from Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavatam 1:5-17. Or as the Christians say, what profited the man if he gained the whole world, yet suffers the loss of his eternal soul? Good one. Nothing is ever lost on this path of bhakti. Okay, yesterday I said I was going to tell you a little bit about Radha. She's pretty confidential. She's this, divine feminine. This is very deep. I can't tell you a whole lot, okay? It's secrets in here. Secrets. But this is about how Krishna is affected by Srimati Radharani. When the heart of Rajaraja's son, Sri Krishna, is pierced by the arrows of Srimati Radhika's sidelong glance, he drops his flute, his peacock feather falls from his turban, and his upper cloth becomes disheveled as he begins to faint. Upon having Radhika's darshan, Krishna's flute drops from his hand, his crown falls and becomes unconscious and falls to the ground. He sees her and he just passes out. First his peacock feather jumps, his flute jumps, and then he just falls. He just falls to the ground, passes out at the sight of her. Hari bol. You guys, I brought some new, they're new to you, some decks. I pulled out of my cupboard over here. Starseed Oracle deck. I think this is going to resonate with some of you. Let me know, okay? Because I have some people in mind who I'm like, oh my god, this is really going to work for you. Like I said, I haven't seen these in a while. They've been in my little cupboard. I bought many decks years ago, and I kind of just gravitated to certain ones. And yeah, I don't get these other ones out much, but I was inspired when I saw these yesterday. Come on! I might have to just pull this out. See, they're so new, they don't even want to shuffle properly. Here we go. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Did you guys watch the launch yesterday? This is reminding me of the launch. Supposedly, they're going around the moon. Let's see. It looked like it all could have been AI, but what do I know? These are not in order. Oh, yeah, they are. There we go. Perspective. None of this matters. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for our eternal extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Oh, you guys, let me tell you about a really gorgeous song by Jackson Brown. It's called Walls. I want to say Walls and Doors. It's probably wrong. Anyway, it's about this. Some people build walls, others open doors. Oh, it's such a beautiful song. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash of the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. See, you guys? That's a good deck. That's deep. I'm going to leave this out for a while. You're going to like this one too. Earth Magic. Earth Magic. It literally snowed here last night. We woke up to everything covered in snow. So, surprise! I mean, it said snow, but I didn't believe it. I thought it'll snow in the mountain. Eagle Communion. Eagle might be significant for some of you. It's a very kind of iconic animal for a lot of cultures, I think. Communion. Here the man and the eagle make contact through their eyes and spirits. The man has performed a ceremonial calling to eagle brother, who now comes to him as a familiar friend. It's an intimate relationship between human being and feathered being, one of both spirit and flesh. Yet it's ultimately this deep spiritual kinship that connects them, formed from their recognition of the sacredness of this bond. Eagle spirit is often associated with the highest and noblest, encouraging us to let our spirits soar. Through this communion, we know that we can touch the sky. We know that we can be more than just two-legged creatures clinging to the ground. We are intimately related to all of life on the planet, and it's through communing with any expression of life that we realize how vitally connected we are. Cool. There's like an experiential suggestion encouraging you to connect with nature, talk to plants, animals, feel them. I like that. I like that. Okay, we better get into the tarot, huh? There's another oracle deck. Maybe I'll have time at the end of this. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Can we get a message for the collective today? Please. Two of Cups. King of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups is on the bottom. She's been coming out. So Two of Cups here. This can be a relationship, a connection, a loving connection between you and yourself, you and the divine, you and another. It can, doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be heartfelt. Let's get some clarifiers for this. It could be a kid, even as the Page of Wands can sometimes be a child. Or somebody with a childlike mentality. This can be a very fulfilling connection. A happy, wish-fulfilling connection. I'm going to get one more on that. The moon. The full moon was yesterday. Doesn't it tend to bring up some emotion? Doesn't it tend to bring up some feelings? And also, it can bring things out into the open that weren't really seen before. So maybe that's going on within this connection. King of Pentacles is next out here with the Eight of Cups. King of Pentacles is a masculine energy. He's very mature, very stable. He's solid. This is a very reliable, solid energy. Eight of Cups is walking away from something. He might be walking away. This Queen just came out. Might be walking away from this feminine energy. Kind of what it looks like if I'm not reading into it. It's pretty basic. But I'm going to pull one more on it. This could mean different things for different people again. Yeah, and it probably takes some strength to do that. So it may not be completely walking away from this person, but something about the connection, or this could be even an aspect of this same person. There could be parts of oneself that come up and you go, well, I do not like that part about myself. I'm going to get rid of that. And it could take some strength to do that. So take it how it may resonate for you. Eight of Cups is here again, which is walking away from things that no longer serve you and walking towards the light, towards happiness, towards wish fulfillment. Four of Cups is coming out with that. It's kind of sad. It's not really something you probably wanted to do, but it looks like it was the right thing to do. It was the difficult right thing to do, like intuitively guided, and it was a legitimate path that made things balance out, and it contributes to the long-term plan of stability and just righteousness, goodness. I want to say it was the right thing to do, but still, this 4 of Cups is like, man, it doesn't feel that great. Okay, it doesn't feel that great. To have to walk away from something it was hard to walk away from, even though it was the right thing to do. Ain't that the case? Ain't it true that we need to learn how to do things we don't like to do because it's the right thing to do? How do you teach a kid that? Anybody got some advice for me? Okay, she's 10. She's 10. Alright, let's get some advice. Maybe some advice will come through here for this, huh? How do we do that? How do we walk away? How do we give up things that are not good for us even when we don't want to? Even though we know it's the right thing to do and we're moving in the right direction, it's still painful. And then what? How do you know? I'm over here demanding some answers. I'm just kidding. Whatever message wants to come out, please. For the collective. Oh, Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to pull clarifiers on these. The Chariots. Yeah. 5 of Wands. Jeez. It's not going to be easy. Don't expect things to be easy, is the message I'm getting. We're living in the material world, people. It's meant to be a struggle. It's meant to get you scratching your noggin. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is moving real fast. As advice, this is saying when you know what to do, do it immediately. I think I said this quote before. It's not the exact quote, but when something is auspicious, something is to be done and it is auspicious, you should do it immediately. That's the feeling with this. So if you get some kind of intuitive guidance, intuitive nudge, a push, you know which way to go, do it. Do it. That'll be very fortunate. When this came out, I was talking about intuitive guidance, intuitive nudging. I don't know who's watching this, but some people may not trust that, may not know exactly what that is. This is the thing that when it comes up for you, it feels alive. It feels like it wants to push you into action. It's inspiring. It literally wants to push you into action. And when you act on that, on those intuitions, it's very fortunate. Because Spirit's always going to lead you to the next good thing. It's always working out in your favor. The universe is conspiring in your favor. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Pentacles are out here. 5s are usually about challenges, obstacles. This one is about lack, feeling left out, feeling a sense of lack. So if this is your mentality, it may be your conditioning, maybe your history. You were brought up that way. You can change that. It's hard to do if it's really ingrained in you and you are, habitually feeling that and experiencing that, especially. It's really hard to change it. You don't have to do it alone. 3 of Pentacles, you can get some help. Maybe from somebody in a spiritual authority. Maybe from a teacher. Maybe from somebody who knows what you want to know. And I'm getting 2 things from this 2 of Swords. One is that you can go within and get a lot of answers from within. And if the answers you're looking for are like, how do I change my perspective? How do I move out of this mentality of lack? That will be shown to you. Ask the right questions. The other thing is the 2 of Pentacles or 2 of Swords is about a choice. And the way I see it, we always have a choice in any moment where we're going to place our energy, on the lack side or the abundance side, on the love or the fear side. So that's your responsibility to get control of your mind. But again, you don't have to do it alone. You can get some help. The Chariot, as the Temperance card flies out, you don't have to do it alone. Ask for angel help. The Chariot is moving forward. This is victory. This is success. It's almost like the feeling I'm getting is that it's already going. Your success train is already going. Just hop on your success train. Grab a hold of your angel help. 5 of Wands. Literally, when you start winning, sometimes it's going to piss people off. I'm sorry to tell you that if you didn't already know. But not everybody's going to be happy for your success. 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness, success, completion. Just be ready to face some opposition, okay? Say your prayers. Stay prayed up. Know that, yeah, this is a material world. People are out there with their envy and their lack mentality and their conditioning. And don't worry about all that. You do you, okay? You do you. Just set a good example, I guess. Say a prayer for them. Let's say a prayer for everybody. May there be peace in the world. May we all be peaceful. May we all be well. Healthy and well. And kind to one another. And I'm not going to do another oracle because look, we're past 21 minutes now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you back here real soon. Take care. 하루 계세요. 하루 계세요.